What's good, everybody? We are back out here once again. Just thought I'd slide out here real quick. You know, haven't been out here for a few days, and I know some of you guys have been missing that thing we call bass for cash. So I'm just your neighborhood angler, Money Bass, out here to see if we can get a fish or two to the boat real quick to see if anybody can walk away with a little bit of Christmas money. What we're gonna do today is focus on a deep water bite, all right? So that is the game plan for today, guys. And what we're going to be using is a spoon. As you come into the chat, please make sure you drop a one in the chat. Just want to make sure you guys can hear me okay, see me okay, all of that good stuff. And we're going to get out here and see what we can do, guys. Just checking to see who we have tuning in. As you come into the chat, please go ahead and, like I said, drop a one. Okay, shout out to Wicked Weasel. He's already in here and getting it cracking for us. All right, guys. So today's mission, 1 hour, 2 fish. We're gonna see if we can do 1 hour, 2 fish. We're doing this thing we call Bass for Cash. You guys have seen the title of today's thumbnail. So the full payout today is a nice and easy $100. That is the full pot. Now, the payout for today, and keep in mind, it does not cost anything to participate. All you have to do is subscribe to the channel. That is it. It is free to subscribe and participate, all right? Let's see. Just dropping the spoon straight down here while I'm talking. See if we can get a fish to the boat pretty quickly today. But you never know, because it's fishing, guys. You never know. Sometimes we come out here with a game plan and the fish have something different in mind than what we do. All right, I can see my spoon down at about 35 feet. All right, so like I was saying, it does not cost anything to participate and win any of this cash. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel, and that is it. So make sure you double tap the screen as you come into the chat. That will hit us with a like. And then make sure you have subscribed. Once we get a fish to the boat and the scales are open, you will have 2 minutes to get your guesses in place. And then we're going to weigh the fish, and whoever is the lucky participant. Uh-oh, wait a minute. It looks like there may have been something, a little something down there. Let's take a look and see. Did I miss something? So we're out here kind of deep today, guys. We're in about 45 feet of water today. All right, let's see, who do we have checking into the chat? Who's here to try to win some of this Bass for Cash money for today? We have Wicked Weasel. He said, what's going on? What's up, Wicked Weasel? We have Andrew back once again. Shout out to Christopher. Good to see you. All right, let's see, who else do we have? Hog Catcher. He says, what's going on, man? I know Hog Catcher ready to get back out here on the lake. And let's see, Alexandra, she says, hey, it's cold outside. Oh, yeah, it's a little chilly out here. It's a little chilly for your boy. But, you know, the people, they wanted some of this bass for cash. They wanted some cash for one of these bass. So I was like, let me come out here and see what I can do for the peoples. All right, Hippie Dave, what's going on? Shout out to Steve Wimpy. Steve Wimpy's like, yo, what are you doing out there? Can somebody look up the weather report today? Let me know, what is the weather temp outside today? Are the temps in the 30s right now? But I have a little feeling that we're going to get out here and get a fish or two to the boat. Now, for any of you guys that were watching, what was it, last Tuesday? You know, I came out here, I participated in a tournament that was put together by some of the guys over there at Bass Pro Shops. I came out here, your partner was out here playing around. Who would have thunk it? I could have actually won it if I hadn't been out here playing around, guys. So what I'm doing today is just kind of making up for that. I do want to see if I can get a fish or two using the spoon. And reason being is because you guys saw that I had a fish on the spoon, and that could have been the winning fish for me. That could have been a few $100 fish, depending on what the payout was, and I do not remember what the payout was. But that fish that got away was worth a little loot. So I'm going to see if I can come back out here and get these fish to react to a spoon and actually get a fish to the boat this time on that spoon. So I had a nice one on, like I was saying, but it did come back off. All right, let's see. What are you guys talking about in the chat? Shout out to Cajun the Hawk Sam. Shout out to Chicken Hawk, guys. Let's see if he's in here to cause some problems today. I don't think he's going to be willing to put his money where his mouth is today, because his money might be a little slim after those last few bets that he made. All right, let's see. What's going on, Chef Boy? He says, got a bowl for the chili. All right, Chef Boy, you did win one of the last Bass for Cash episodes, right? I think Chef Boy won. If you did, what was the amount that you won, Chef Boy? All right. Chicken Hawk says you got to catch a bass first. Okay, we'll see about that. All right, Alexandra says it is 38 degrees out here. So, yes, it is a little icy. It's a little chilly out here today, but hey, some people may say it's too cold for you to be out there. But Chicken Hawk knows what I have to say about that. That's why no one will remember your name. If you can't come out here and take a little chilliness. All right, let's see. What else do we have going on in the chat? Andrew says, I'm hunting right now. Okay, Andrew's hunting and watching some fishing. So I take it you're deer hunting. Is that what's going on, Andrew? Cajun Hawk says, temp is 0 degrees, same as the pounds you got to catch. Yeah, Chicken Hawk. I see you guys are kind of moving kind of fast in the chat now. Let's move in a little shallower. I'm just going to be kind of easing around. I'm looking for any fish that I can see relating to the bottom. So that's kind of what I'm doing, guys. So we're going to go out here in these ditches, drop-offs, that kind of thing, and see what we can find. Chef Boy says, I did, and $40. Okay, good deal. Christopher says, are you getting bit? I have not got bit yet. I think we've been rolling for about 5 minutes. I just got out here. So the plan is to get out here for about 1 hour today. Uh-oh, what was that? What was that? I see a little bit of action down there, guys. Let's see. Let's see if that's something that wants to come out and play. So like I said, what I'm doing is looking for fish that are relating to the bottom and getting those fish to come off of the bottom and come up and pop this spoon, guys. Nice and simple. So do we have any tournament fishermen in the chat today? If you fish tournaments, put tournament in the chat. Just want to kind of gauge the room, see if we can talk about some interesting conversations today. Do we have any tournament fishermen in the chat today? I see at least 2 of you in here. All right, Jay Prizzle. Hog Catcher says, you had a bite then. Okay, Hog Catcher tournament. Stephen McCurry, what's going on? Good to see you. Cajun the Hawk says tournament. Now, Cajun the Hawk, you barely can fish. All right, Andrew said tournament. Hog Catcher says, you know that. You know this man, Bottom Line Outdoors, says tournament. Okay, so the thing that have you guys heard about they're eliminating co-anglers from the Bassmaster Opens? Have you guys heard about that? Put yes in the chat if you've heard about it. And I just want to get your thoughts on that. Do you agree with that? Do you disagree? What are your thoughts on eliminating co-anglers from the Bassmaster Opens? Sometimes what ends up happening is when things happen at a higher level, they kind of start trickling down. So it could end up being something to where it trickles down to some of the other, some of the other tournament trails. Well, maybe not necessarily trails, because trails are generally going to be team tournaments. But any other type of events where they have co-anglers in there. Cajun the Hawk Sam says, you about to find out. Hawk Catcher says, it doesn't matter to me. He going to catch his fish anyway. Bottom Line Outdoor says, so you disagree with the elimination of co-anglers. So what are your thoughts on that? Why do you disagree with that? And are you a co-angler yourself? Let me show you guys a lay of the land. I am not running far at all, guys. I'm just going to go and just fish right out by a boat ramp. But as you see, it's nice clear skies today. It doesn't feel all that chilly out here. So it's not really all that bad as far as the feeling cold out here today. So I've been out here when things were a lot worse than what they are right now. So no big deal on that. All right, so let's see. That's about 25 feet down. I was trying to find some fish that may be like that 30 to 40 foot range. So we're going to be looking. We are going to be looking. All I need is like 1 or 2 of them to move around to kind of give away the location of their buddies. Then we can see if we can get them to bite. Once I see something that looks like it's moving down on the bottom, I just kind of drop the spoon straight down, and I let it drop all the way to the bottom, guys. I let it keep on falling. Hog Catcher says, I don't need no help. Some people do. So he said he don't need a co-angler. So in those, oh, there we go, guys. There we go. Let's see. Oh, my goodness, guys. There was a bunch of fish on there. I wasn't even paying attention. All right, so we found them sitting in about 30 feet of water. I got to get some of this interference cleared up on my screen. I made some adjustments on here, and once I did that, I haven't gone back to correct it yet. Oh, my goodness, that's a good one, guys. That is a good one. That's a good one, guys. What is that? Oh, my goodness. That is a nice fish. That is a nice fish. Oh, my goodness. Oh, it's a bass. It's a bass. It's a good one. It's a good one. It's a good one. The bendation got him. Let's see, can I get him to the net? Oh, my goodness. Look at that. Quick and easy. But look where I got him at. He missed it with his mouth. Got him right there in the fin. But they were down there. They were down there schooled up on it, guys. Let's see. It looks like it might be right at about 14 inches. We shall see. Now, Chicken Hawk. Is Chicken Hawk in the chat? Do you have something to say, Chicken Hawk? We've been out here. What was that? Drew said snagging bass. You're snagging them. All right, so we'll take a poll. So you guys saw that the fish were down there. So it was several fish on that spoon. Let me see. Ivy said, that's a file. You mean a foul? Let's see what Kevin the Fish Kid. All right, let's see. So shout out to the bendation. All right, guys, look. So you guys saw, and look, I'm not in the tournament, guys, just so everybody knows. Cajun, he said it's not a keeper. I can tell you it's a keeper. But this is the question. You guys saw that this fish did not have the bait in its mouth. So do you guys want this fish to count for Bass for Cash? Let's do a poll. We're looking for the people with the badges, the MoneyTeam members. I want you guys to put, well, actually, what we'll do. The Hog Catcher says, yes, it's a keeper. Go ahead and weigh that thing. They wanted you guys want it to be official for Bass for Cash. Alexandra says, yes, it counts. Anybody else? But let me show you guys. I think this is going to be a 14. At least I think it's going to hit the 14-inch mark, guys. Yeah, this is a little over 15 inches. Can you guys see that? Can you see it? Andrew said, oh, yeah, that's official. Drew says, would it be allowed in a tournament? I don't know. Is there anybody is there a tournament director? Is Joe Winkler in here? I think it would be allowed in a tournament. Karen says, no, that does not count. Drew says, would it be allowed in a tournament? Andrew said, yes. The Fish Kid says, nah. It got to be a fair catch, though, unless I get it voted. All right, so, Kevin, you're a member of the Money Team. You're going to get 2 guesses on this fish. So, if you guys want this to be an official Money Team, what did Steve Wimpy say? What did Steve Wimpy say? We had some controversy out here on the lake. It's shout out to Crockett. Crockett is in here laughing at us, guys. All right, so I'm gonna stick it in the live well. So you see, guys, we've only been out here for about within the first 15 minutes. We already got the first fish to the boat. All right. So oh man, it's going crazy. Do you see that? This fish has lost its mind. It's like I do not want to be here. But yeah, so those fish were down there schooling up on it, guys. Remember I told you I looked down there and I saw a bunch of fish on that bait. All right, so I'm looking in the chat. This is kind of interesting. This is interesting. They were like, hey, man, that doesn't count. It doesn't count. All right, look, guys, I'll show you the fish down here. See, look, there's a bunch more of them right there. Let's go ahead and drop back down here and get another one. All right, and while I'm doing this, I'm going to be looking in the chat to see what you guys think. Do you want that fish to count? And remember, we're not in a tournament. We're just doing this thing called Bass for Cash. Is it official? Is it official? All right, Hog Catcher says, yes, it would. Hog Catcher said it would count. Dare says a great scale opener. Ivy says, nope. Andrew said, yeah. Drew said it counts if I guess the weight. And Crockett said, why would it not count? I mean, you know, Crockett, you know how things are these days. People talk about snagging bass and all these different things. But I mean, we're not in a tournament, so we're just out here having fun, guys. But, you know, it's just a conversation piece to see what you guys think. Let's see. Anthony says, fish high tone from CT, good catch. Really appreciate that, Anthony. Kevin says, drop that spoon one more time and see if you get his mama or papa. Yeah, we're going to see if we can make that happen. Let me see. What is that? Shrek says, give him more water in that live well. We're not going to leave him in the live well that long. I don't know if, have you participated? So who's that? I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Shrek? Is this your first time to the channel? Just want to know if you've played this thing we call Bass for Cash, but I can put some more water in there for him. See, he's down there doing good. Generally, we don't keep the fish in there that long. We just do a catch, weigh, and release is the game plan. So let's put a little more water in there. We can even turn the recirc on for him, all right? All right, we're good to go. Man, yeah, I definitely was messing around with my settings and got this interference on my screen that I got to get cleared up. All right, so here we go. So we're back in about 30 feet of water or so. We're going to let this spoon fall all the way down. Look at that fish right there. Can you guys see that? There's a fish right there, and my spoon is right above his head. And all I'm doing is just hopping that spoon down there. Steve Wimpy says, weigh that bad boy. It's a catch. All right, there you go. It's official, guys. Shout out to Steve Wimpy, SWAT Lawn Operations. He said it's official. Clint Perry says, snag another one. Clint Perry says, snag another one. As long as we get the guess, we're all good with it. We're co-conspirators in this snagging game. All right, let's see. What else you guys talking about in the chat? Hippie Dave says, get that spoon in immediately. Yeah, that was a pretty good catch right there. Put up more of a fight than I guess what it normally would have. So it's some more fish sitting right down there underneath that spoon, guys. So we're sitting in about 30 feet of water where these fish are at. So we're going to go ahead and spot lock right here. And what I'm going to do next, I want to throw something out a little different. They're not reacting to that spoon quite as fast as I want them to. So what I'm going to do is back off these fish and throw a jig head down. Well, actually, you know what? What do you guys think about? What do you guys think? Should I drop a drop shot down here? I'm going to make this tag line. Let me see. That's about a foot long on that tag line. And I know those fish are down there relating to the bottom. Well, I guess that tag line's about good. So we're going to get right above these fish and drop that line straight down there. And just let it sit. And see if they'll hit that bait. So there's my bait, just fell right there. And I'm just going to let it sit down there. So the water temp, guys, for anybody that's interested, that water temp is 56 degrees. Well, 51.6 degrees. Hog Catcher says that definitely counts. Ivy says he could have been trying to tell his boys not to do it. Don't do it. Clint Perry says snag another one. Mr. Hudson says get rich with a woman. What is that? Oh, my goodness. Mr. Hudson. Hog Catcher says, don't count for a world record. Nope, it's not a world record. But remember, we don't need a world record. All we need is 14 inches or better for Bass for Cash. And for anybody that is not aware, that the way that we do this thing we call Bass for Cash is I come out here, catch a fish or two. Once I bring those fish to the boat, I will put those fish on a measuring board like I just did. You guys saw that fish right there on that measuring board. From there, if you guess the exact weight, you will win a nice cash payout. Now, the full pot right now is up to $100, guys. But what we do is we break that off into increments. And we're paying it out in $20 increments. So all you have to do is subscribe to the channel. It does not cost anything to participate in Bass for Cash, all right? So as you saw, we do have our first fish to the boat. So hopefully everybody watching now has subscribed. If you are a subscriber or you have just subscribed today, type subscribe in the chat. I just want to get some feedback, see what you guys are thinking in the chat. And we're going to weigh this fish in just a minute. Now, I can tell you right now, the likes are looking ugly. We're only at 21 likes, guys. We have 44 people in here watching right now. We're just getting started, but there's only 22 likes in the chat. All right, so we definitely have to get the likes up. So what we need to do, once we get up to 40 likes, guys, because it's tough out here catching fish right now, especially you got your partner out. I'm out here in the cold. You guys saw it's like 30-something degrees. So we need some likes out here. We need 40 likes. Once we hit 40 likes, then we're going to go ahead and weigh this fish and see if anybody can guess the exact weight of that fish. If you do, you will win a nice $20 payout for this first fish. Now, remember, membership does have its privileges. The people that you see with the badges next to their name, those are the members of the Money Team, all right? Now, the members of the Money Team, they get 2 guesses per fish. So they have twice the chance to win. Those are the members of the channel. Also, you know, they have a slightly higher payout. The members of the Money Team are playing for a $40 payout. All they have to do is within their 2 guesses, guess the exact weight of the fish, and they'll win that payout, guys. So it's just that easy. It does not cost anything for you guys to participate. So keep that in mind, all right? So if you have a friend or family member or anybody that you think may want to win some free cash and all they have to do is guess the weight of one of these fish, make sure you send the link so they can check it out too. Maybe they'll split the payout with you. Sometimes these payouts have gotten up to, the biggest payout so far has been $100. And I think you guys saw Chef Boy got a nice payout of $40. I believe that was last week, right, Chef Boy? All right, let's see. Let's see who else do we have in the chat. Crockett says right, but it makes the length. Why would it not count in a tournament? Yeah, so I want to see if Joe Winkler comes in here. See, Joe Winkler runs a tournament trail, guys, so he's a tournament director. But I know there are some tournaments where they say the fish has to be there's a fish right there on it, guys. There's some fish right below the boat that are on that bait. Let's go ahead and put it on a split screen so we can watch the sonar and watch the live imaging. There we go. There we go. Look at that, guys. Oh, and it came off. Oh my goodness, it came off. That was a good one, guys. That was a real good one. Oh my goodness. And it came off. Oh. All right, we got to put some stank on it, guys. That was a real good fish right there. I let up on him. I let up on him for just a second, and he took advantage of that. All right, let's get some stank on this bait right here, guys. Now, I'm going to show you guys some tricks of the trade, too. Who wants to see some tricks of the trade? Put yes in here if you want to see some tricks of the trade. How am I able to get out here and catch these fish so fast, guys? Does anybody want to know some tricks of the trade? If you put yes tricks or put tricks in the chat, and I'll give you guys some inside info. Man, those yeses are coming in pretty quick. We have Steven. What is that? Skiba checking in, says, what's in that stank? What is it? What is that? Well, I'll show you guys a little trick of the trade in just a second. Nathan said, trickster. Derry said, oh, yeah, the trade. I want to know what's going on. How are you doing that? Now, I showed you guys that fish was right there on it, and it was a good one. Your partner had a good one on there. It felt like it had to be at least 3 pounds. You know, I have a scale built into the tip of the hook, so when I set the hook, I can kind of, it tells me on this digital reading right here. It tells me how much the fish is before I get it to the boat. Man, I can't believe it. But that's what happened to me on, what was that, on Saturday, guys, when I was out here for the tournament. So I had a nice fish on the spoon. I had that one come off. And then I had another one that I had on a swim bait, and that one came off also. Crocker said, you gave him the sore mouth now. All right, so a lot of you guys want to see the tricks of the trade. Well, look, first we need to get the likes up. We're only sitting at 36 likes, but 35 likes, guys, and we're over 60 people in here, and we just got started. We already have one fish to the boat, so somebody has a chance to walk away with a nice payout. So if you can't get my likes up, then nobody may be able to win these funds. What do you think about that? Crockett says, yes, you lost two nice. Yeah, on that. Yeah, I sure did. I lost two nice fish on Tuesday during that tournament. And that definitely would have been a game changer because it only took 3 fish to win. I told you guys, it's tough out here. That's why we have to get the likes up. Now, make sure you guys are paying attention to the chat because she is putting some important information in there to let you guys know how we do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, we're up to 38 likes. We have about 71 people. I mean, there's people jumping in and out because they don't know that we're about to weigh one of these fish. All right, so we're going to ease around a little bit more. Man, and that was a good fish that was on right there, guys. That was a good one that was on. I haven't been catching fish on a drop shot for a while. So that was definitely a welcome bite right there. Just have to get the next one to the boat. All right, I see some more under the boat now, so let's go ahead and drop back down. Crockett says, double tap the screen, y'all. It's going to slow down the weigh-in. That's right. Tell them, Crockett. They have to hit the like button. If they want some of this Bass for Cash, they need to participate. They have to hit that like button. All right, so there is a fish directly under the boat right now, guys. So this next one, when I get another one to bite, I'm going to set that hook and slam into this next one. One of the things that I have found is when the water temps start getting cold like that, the inside of the mouth of the fish, it seems like they get harder or something like that. So for me, there's been times where I feel like I haven't set the hook hard enough and it doesn't penetrate through their mouth good enough to get a good hook set. I don't know. Is that just me or does it happen to you guys too? So we're at 41 likes, guys. We're at 42 likes. So we got the likes that we need. But guys, listen, we have 75 people in here. We're about to give away some of this cash because we have a bass in the boat. Now, we should have well over 50 likes by now. Let me hop into the chat and see what you guys are talking about. And then we're going to do this thing that I call one more cast. We're going to make one more cast, and then we're going to weigh this fish. Now, the rules of engagement, you must be a subscriber to the channel to participate. Remember, it does not cost anything to participate, guys. It is free to participate, all right? Now, let's see. Okay, I thought I saw something. All right, so you get one guess per fish. If you put in more than one guess, your guesses will be disqualified, all right? Now, membership does have its privileges. If you are a member of the channel, you get 2 guesses per fish. So you get twice the chance to win. Now, for each fish that we're catching, remember, the full pot right now is $100. And it is paid out in $20 increments. So all you have to do is guess the exact weight of the fish, and you will win a nice $20 bill. Uh-oh, there's a fish down there, guys. There's another fish down there. Princess AG says, free sounds good to me. That's right. Just make sure you have subscribed. Princess, have you subscribed to the channel? Let me see what Princess has to say. All right, so there's fish down there, but they're not hitting. So we have the likes that we need for right now. We're up to 49 likes. So what I'm going to do is this thing I call one more cast. Oh, my goodness. You know what? It broke off during the tournament. So I got to retie that one. So let me do one more cast with something that'll come in a little bit faster. Then we're going to weigh this first fish, and then we're going to get back out there and catch another one, all right? Is that a deal, everybody? So let's hop out there. Oh, man, wait a minute. That isn't set up right. All right, Princess says subscriber for about 5 minutes. Alexandra says one extended cast. So this won't be an extended cast because I'm going to throw out a swim bait, guys. So I'm just going to throw this out here and then just reel it real slow back to the boat. That's the game plan. But first, let me kind of scan around and see if I see any fish out here moving around. Okay, looks like it may be a little something out there. So we're going to throw that out there and let it fall all the way down to the bottom. All right, so that's all the way on the bottom. So all we're gonna do is just pop it and then just reel it real slow, guys. Oh, Princess says 5 months, not 5 minutes. Okay, I got you, Princess. You're good, you're good. Oh my goodness, guys. Let me show you what I see. Do you see all these fish right here? You know I have to make another cast out there. I can't just let that ride. I gotta make another cast. They're about 50 feet out there, so let's just flip that right out there, right past them. Now there's my bait going down right here. Now this is the Mega Live 1 system. Now you see those fish coming over to it? Now let's see if they're gonna bite it, guys. We're gonna keep that bait down there on the bottom. Are they gonna act right? Are they gonna act right for your partner, MoneyBass? Let's see. All right, there's my bait right there, and there are the fish following it. So those fish came directly under the boat. So let's switch up real quick, and we're gonna drop that drop shot right back down there to them. All right, so there go the fish coming right over to it. So let's see, guys. I'm just trying to see if I can get another fish to the boat for you guys. That way, the more fish we have, the more chances you have to win this Bass for Cash thing, all right? Is everybody okay with me making a few more casts? I know it's supposed to be one more cast, but are you putting no weigh that fish or put yes, you're okay with me? Okay, Derry says I need to hit him in the head hit him in the mouth with the spoon. Alexander says, exactly. Steven says, they're sluggish. Crockett says, 10 more likes, folks. Okay, yeah, go ahead and hit us with a few more likes. All right, you guys are saying, yeah, go ahead and get the fish to the boat. Give you guys some more chances to win. Really appreciate everybody for tuning in. Frank says, your Mega Live 1 looks good. Yeah, that's what I hear. That's what I've heard. I mean, I haven't had any problems catching fish with it. But I'll tell you something. I made some changes on here. Can you see that interference on there? I have to go back and make some adjustments because I did change something up in the system. And once I did that, I did start getting that interference where I had 0 interference before. So I know it won't be a problem clearing that up. We have Gadra, 3 million in the chat. Mask Off Fish says, hey, man, I need to win that $20. He says, stop that one more cast. Go ahead and weigh that fish. All right, so this is what I'm going to do, guys. Remember I told you guys I was going to show you a trick of the trade. Now, some of you may already know about this, but I need everybody, if you could, pull out your phone and open up the internet, go to this thing called fishxlive.com. Do you guys see that? fishxlive.com, all right? Nice and easy. Now, I need everybody to go to this and sign up for a free account. Now, let me show you how I set this up. So you just go to download fishx Live, and it's going to take you directly to the app, okay? And we're going to go to my profile. So there's your partner. Look at your partner, MoneyBass. That's me right there. Oh, yeah. All right, so now I have a journal of catches. Now, once you set up an account, so you can get a free account to where you can come in here and you can take a look at the catches and everything that I have. But let me just go ahead and show you guys this. So if you go to Journal of Catches, and you can see all these fish out here that I've been catching. So now I just caught a fish, right? So let me just show you guys the fish that I caught. Man, don't want that fish to splash me because this water out here is cold, guys. So there we go. That's the fish we just caught. Now, let me show you guys how is MoneyBass able to get out here and catch these fish so quick. So let me go to log a catch. So when I go to log a catch, we're going to go to lake. I'm going to put the lake that I'm at, Lake Lanier. Species, that is a spotted bass, guys. Now, the weight of the fish, we haven't weighed it yet. So I'm not going to put a weight in there yet. Then we're going to go to picture. So let's go ahead and take a quick picture of this fish. Hold on. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I can use it from this other thing that'll give me a, let me take the picture. Oh, man, I got to sign in if I do it that way. All right, let me do this. Let me go to camera. Let's go ahead and take a picture of this fish. And we're going to put it on the scale. So we're about to go ahead and do this thing we call Bass for Cash. But, everybody, I'm showing you guys some inside info, all right? So we're going to put this fish on this measuring board. You can see that this fish is a little over 15 inches. Go ahead and lay your tail down flat right there, buddy. All right, so now let's go ahead and take a photo of this fish. Bam. All right, so you guys saw it. Nathan says, what a beauty. Voodoo says, I'm just in time. That's right. Now, I need everybody to go and do these steps that I'm showing you, because right now you can sign up for a free account, guys. So go to fishxlive.com. That's it right there, right? fishxlive.com, and it'll give you some information. Now, this is a live app, guys. You can do live tournaments from this app, live weigh-ins. You have a live leaderboard, and then the Journal of Catches. Now, that is what I'm showing you guys that I think most people will be able to get some value from, all right? All right, so here we go. So once you get that up there, you see your partner MoneyBass right here. This is my profile page on here. Go to Journal of Catches, and you guys can actually see my catches if you go to it. Now, we're logging a catch. That's what we were doing. Let's just go through that real quick. So Lake Lanier, species, spotted bass. The weight, we don't have a weight yet. So I'm just going to put something in here because I can go back and edit it. So I'm just going to put 1 in here right now. The length, we saw that length was about 15. What was that? Maybe about 15.5, something like that maybe. All right, so now picture of the fish. All right, there we go. So I just added a picture of that fish in here, right? Now, the other thing, I want to track my location. So this is going to save where I'm at. Let's see, app wants you to use your device location. So we're going to allow. So we're going to allow that right there. So now it's going to save this location where I'm at. Now the detail, the notes. Before we go into the notes, let's see. Let's go down here. A picture of the lure. So we need to go in here and take a picture of that lure. Now you guys saw me catch catch that fish with a spoon. All right, so there's the spoon that I use right there, guys. You see it? So now what I'm going to do is come in here and take a picture of that spoon. Well, that's a video. Hold on. All right, take a picture of that spoon. Oh, my goodness, guys. Did I forget my phone charger? I think I did. And I think my battery's about to go dead. All right, so now let's go back. Let's see if you guys can still see this. Let me see. So we're going to add a picture of the lure. So there's the picture of the lure right there. We're going to add that in there. So now we have a picture of the lure. It's going to track with the location. Then I can put notes. So I can just put, caught this fish on a, let me just use voice. Caught this fish on a spoon in 30 to 45 feet of water. All right, and now water temp, what did I say that was? 52 degrees. So the screen is kind of dim right now because I told you my battery's going dead. Your partner forgot my my battery charger. All right, so it is not sunny. Let's say, goodness, it's not sunny. Let's just say overcast, but there's no wind. Water clarity, we know this water is very clear. The wind is 0 to 5 miles an hour. And then I'm just going to save that. So I'm going to go ahead and save that in here. So that is the app that I use, guys, fishxlive.com. So now hit that save button. And we're going to save that into the app. We'll see if I have a way to, let me see. Is there something I forgot to put in here? Oh, let's see. Wait. Okay, then I saved that into the app. All right, guys, so you guys get the gist of it, but fishxlive.com. Hopefully you guys saw that. If you saw that, put fishxlive in the chat. Put fishxlive in the chat if you think that that is something that you will find helpful yourselves. All right, guys, so we have done the, got the likes up. So now we're going to go ahead and do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, before we do that, I hope everybody has already hit the subscribe button because you have to be a subscriber in order to participate. All right, you have to be a subscriber in order to participate. Steve Wimpy says, use your YOLO stick to charge your phone. I don't have the YOLO stick on the boat either, Wimpy. All right, Nathan said fishx live. Cajun the Hawk said fishx live. Cajun the Hawk, he definitely needs fishx live. He definitely needs to know the location to catch some fish at. All right, so here we go, guys. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys the fish. We got the likes up. Make sure you have already hit the subscribe button. Let me see. 3 million says, I'm subscribed, but I am not going to participate. Go ahead and participate. You never know. All right, let's see. What's up, money? What's going on, everybody? All right, I see a few of you put fishx live in there. Steven says, fishx live seems to be pretty cool. Oh, yeah. fishx, I mean, I showed you one of the basic features of it. Man, you know what? I really do need, oh, you know what, guys? I do have a charger in here so I can charge this. What is that? Yeah, I can go ahead and charge this phone real quick. And then that way I can finish showing you guys how to log that in that fishx live app. Connect your charger. Let's just get this connected. All right, we'll see if that works. All right, so here we go. We're going to go. It's Alexandra. Put ready in the chat if you're ready. And then once you say you're ready, I'll go to subscriber only mode. Now, remember, you have to be subscribed to participate, everybody. Shout out to the Burning Season says, I just checked the Hawk fishx live account and it's all zeros. All right, Burning Season, make sure you set up an account. So you can set up an account for free, guys. Everybody can right now go in here and set up an account for free, all right? So I'm going to start giving you guys more information on fishx live because I definitely feel that it's something that everybody in here, especially if you're a tournament fisherman or even if you go out there fishing for fun, you want to be able to know where to go, what bait to use, and just keep track of everything. It makes all of that easy. And remember, this is a live fishing app, guys. All right, so let's see. Alexandra says 15.5 is the length of the fish that's caught. Okay, so let's see. We're going to subscriber only mode, guys. All right, subscriber only mode is in full effect. So now let's get this fish out here, and I'm going to show you guys the fish. All right, so Alexandra, whenever you are ready, you can go ahead and open the scales. Or did you already open the scales? Okay, the scales aren't open yet. All right, there she goes. She says ready. You can go ahead and, let me see. She says, friendly reminder, guesses will not be accepted until we officially open the scales. All right, guys. Once you see her say scales open, then go ahead and start putting your guesses in here. Here is the fish. She says scales are now officially open, guys. Scales are officially open. There we go. Now take a look at this fish. You see it is about 15, a little over 15. You see that? We are in subscriber only mode, guys. So you have to be subscribed in order to participate in Bass for Cash. It is free to participate and win some of this cash. You do not have to pay a thing. All you have to do is be a subscriber to the channel. So there we go. While you guys are in here putting your guesses in the chat, I'm going to be back out here trying to catch a fish. Now, remember, you guys only have 2 minutes. You only have 2 minutes to get your guesses into the chat. And you must be a subscriber. It is free to participate and free to win. All you have to do is subscribe. It doesn't really take much effort, guys. All you have to do is hit that subscribe button, double tap that screen to give us a like, and you'll be good to go. Uh-oh. Oh, no. Unreal Agent, did you put more than one guess in the chat? Unreal Agent, what did you do? I see Alexandra, she was quick on it. She says, Unreal Agent, you are disqualified. Oh, my goodness. You can only put one guess in the chat. One guess. Now, if you are a member of the channel, if you are a member of the Money Team, you get 2 guesses per fish. So Unreal Agent, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. I'll get another fish to the boat for you, Unreal Agent. So that way you can come back and do it again. But yes, you only get 1 guess per fish. All right. 1 guess per fish. If you are a member of the channel, the members of the Money Team, you get 2 guesses per fish. So you have twice the chance to win. All right, Unreal Agent, don't worry about it. I'll get another one to the boat for you. All right. So remember, 1 guess per fish, guys. The members of the Money Team, you get 2 guesses per fish. So that's why you see the people that have the badges next to their name. They are members of the channel. Membership does have its privileges. All right, so I got to get another fish to the boat for Unreal Agent. Unreal Agent's like, hey, what is going on around here? I didn't know about that rule. But yeah, so anybody that is here for the first time, make sure you check the description. Full details are in the description if you're not sure. And Alexandria has been putting the rules of engagement in the chat also. All right, guys. All right, the scales are closed. The scales are closed. So now what we're going to do, for anybody that is visiting here for the first time, now that we have the scales closed, now we're going to weigh the fish. If someone gets the exact weight of that fish, they're about to get a nice and easy payout. Now, the payouts are broken down in increments. So this first fish, the payout is going to be $20, all right? $20 on this first payout. Now, if you are a member of the channel, remember you had 2 guesses, but the other thing that you also had was a chance to win a $40 payout. Remember, it doesn't cost a thing to participate, but membership does have its privileges, guys. The members of the channel, they get 2 guesses per fish, and they also have a chance to win a $40 payout, all right? We have 3 million says, hey, I'm just here watching. I'm just here for the fun. I'm here for the fun and festivities. All right, so let's see, guys. You know, I still have to do a little something. There's something that I always do before I weigh the fish. Does anybody know what that is in the chat? Does anybody know what that is? Derry already knew. He put it in there quick. That's right. I have to do 1 more cast. But before I do 1 more cast, what I need to do is I need to get tied back on. Because I don't know if you guys remember, but during that tournament, I haven't been back out here since Tuesday, since that tournament. I have to tie back on, guys. Steven says, next cast, bass, let's go. Voodoo said, thank your sponsors, Only Toes. Oh, my goodness, Voodoo, I really appreciate that. Now, listen, Bass for Cash is brought to you by SWAT Lawn Operations. But right now, we have a $100 pot. Now, that $100 that was put in there by you guys, by the subscribers. Now, I will have to go back and watch that other stream to see who all put in those funds. But I know, shout out to Jay New, put in $50 for you guys to be able to play Bass for Cash. We had the Fish Kid, Kevin the Fish Kid. I think he's in here. I think Kevin the Fish Kid had put in, was it $10? I think Clip Perry put in a 20, and somebody else put in a 22. Was it the Spot Remover? But you guys know I always like to give credit where credit is due. So I'll definitely look those names up, and I'll know who those people are that put that $100 in that payout for you guys. Alexandra says, please do not change your answer. Well, if they change their answer, that means they put in more than 1 guess. That won't be a good thing. All right, so 1 more cast, guys. We're gonna do 1 more cast, and then we're gonna weigh that fish. Now, let me just show you. So I cast out there 70 feet. Can you guys see that? Now, remember, this is Mega Live 1. This is Mega Live 1. That's my bait out there, 70 feet. Now, I'm letting it drift. I'm not moving the foot pedal or anything, and I tracked it all the way out there to that cover. 70 feet away, guys. All right? So we're going to do this one more cast, and then we're going to weigh that fish. Nathan says, if I win, can you buy a fish to release into the lake? Buy a fish? I don't know where to buy a fish from. Drew says, sounds like a DQ, and I ain't talking about Dairy Queen. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my, wait a minute. Who is this? Voodoo. Voodoo has hit the channel with a gifted membership. You know what? That makes Voodoo the sponsor for today's stream. Whoever gives the highest super chat or super sticker during the live stream is the sponsor of the live stream. And right now, Voodoo has gifted a membership to Cornelius. I wonder if Cornelius is watching right now. But you know what? You know what just happened? Aiden says, hey, I love fishing. I'm going to sponsor this. Aiden has hit the channel with the 1999. Said, move over. He said, move over. He said, move over, Crockett. I knew what you were thinking, but he beat you to it, Crockett. He hit, wait a minute, hold on. Did I say something wrong? I think I missed something. Did I miss something? There's a lot going on in here. Oh, my goodness. Back to back to back. Now, Aiden came in and says, hey, I want to sponsor this little shindig. But then Crockett said, I put 5 on it. You know, I'm kind of liking this. I'm having some fun with it. Shout out to Crockett. But guess what happened, guys? Just like that, Justin came in and gifted 5 memberships. Oh, my goodness. He gifted 5 memberships. Now, that put Justin back to the top. Justin says, hold on, Aiden. I haven't seen you before. So I think I'm going to be the sponsor of today's live stream. Oh, my goodness, guys. Really, really appreciate the strong support of the channel. Now, check this out. What we're going to do is we're going to take a look. Voodoo just got a membership. Voodoo, did you just get gifted a membership? No, it wasn't Voodoo. Here we go. Michael Dean got a membership. Food, Family, and Conversation. Ricky Bobby, Jeremy Pruitt, and Aussie Rick all just got memberships courtesy of Justin White, who is now the sponsor of today's live stream. I don't even know how we're going to do this. I guess if everybody could put Justin in the chat and then put Aiden in the chat. And then we have to give an honorable mention to Crockett. But right now, Justin White is the sponsor of today's live stream. There we go. I see you guys giving the shout outs in the channel, in the chat. You know, I always want to give credit where credit is due. Really, really appreciate that. Brought some more members to the money team. So we're rolling, guys. We're rolling. Hawkcatcher says, nobody ever gifted me. I want to feel special too. I mean, you never know, Hawkcatcher. But listen, you know what, guys? Now, all this excitement kind of threw me off. It kind of threw me off. So that last cast that I did was a little crooked. So I need to redo that. Is that okay? Just put yes if it's okay if I just redo that last cast, because I'm trying to get another fish to the boat for you guys. Just put yes in the chat if I can redo that last cast. Derry said, yeah. Crockett said, yeah, go ahead and redo that cast. Go ahead and redo that cast, see if you can get another one to the boat for us. All right, so we're going to do that. We're going to do that. Let's slide out here just a little bit away. Yes, sir. Okay, there we go. Shout out to Princess. Unreal Agent said yes. Unreal Agent is like, yeah, get another fish to the boat because I want to redo this thing we call Bass for Cash. Who Unreal Agent is like, hey, I just didn't know. I didn't know the rules of engagement. But now that I do, I think I'm going to win. All right, so there we go, guys. I made another 70-foot cast out there, but I'm going to let this drop down to about 30 to 40 feet because there's some deeper fish out there. Look at them, guys. Look at those fish out there. Now, those are some good ones. Those are some good ones. I got to see if I can get one of those to the boat for Unreal Agent. Wait a minute, guys. We're still in members only mode. Let me go ahead and weigh this fish. Alexandra is keeping me in line. She said yes, but not too long, so the guesses do not disappear. All right, guys, we're about to make it official. Somebody is about to win some of this cash. All right, so let's go ahead and zero this scale out real quick. Look at the fish. It's a sleeper. He's like, hey, bud, I'm asleep. All right, here we go. We're going to zero this scale out, guys. And we're going to get this fish up here, and we're going to put it on this scale. Now, I always tell you guys my guess, right? So my guess on this one is going to be a 157. I'm saying this is a 157. Shout out to Princess AG. Welcome to the money team. Shout out to Princess. If everybody could, welcome Princess to the live stream, guys. Welcome her to the money team. All right, so there we go. We're zeroed out, guys. We're zeroed out. And what did I say? I forgot what I said my guess was. I'm going with a 153. Let's go with a 153, guys. All right, let's check it out and see. We're about to make it official. Drum roll, please. Oh, I was a little low. 172. We locked in at 172, guys. 172. Did anybody guess a 172 is all you needed? 172. There you go. Look at that. Nice and easy. Somebody could have just won a $40 bill, guys. A $40 bill. Let's go ahead and put that back in the lake. Kablam! And it's gone just like that. All right, so now we're going to get back out here, see if we can get another one real quick. How long have we been? Oh, man, we've been out here for 56 minutes. I told you guys we'd be out here for 1 hour because it's cold. Your boy's fingers are freezing out here. But I still had to come out here and do this thing we call Bass for Cash, let you guys have some fun. But there we go, 172 is what we got to the scale today. We're going to see if we can get another one to the boat real quick before we head out for the day, guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Alexandria Corbett says we have an official winner, Jeffrey Stevenson. Jeffrey Stevenson has stepped in. Now, is Jeffrey a member of the money team? If Jeffrey is a member of the money team, Jeffrey just got a bonus pay. Shout out to Steven. Says, you're the business, bro. Love this channel. All right, so we're going to get back out here and see if we can get another one to the boat because I feel bad for the Unreal Agent. I want the Unreal Agent to have a chance at it. Shout out to Princess. She says, congratulations. Nathan says, who was that? Nature Man says, I love fishing. The burner season says, this week's show, can we get the Hawk to come in for some, call in for some comedy? All you got to do is watch the Hawk fish for some comedy. Just watch the Hawk fish for a little bit for some comedy. All right, let's see if we can get something out there. Let me see. That cast went out there about 85 feet that time, guys. So we're going to lock it in right here. So we're going to throw this shaky head out here and just drag this for a quick minute. Is Jeffrey Stevenson in the chat? Where's Jeffrey Stevenson at? I want to see him put a message in here. Jeffrey Stevenson, put a message in his chat. I want to see if is Jeffrey a member of the money team? Did Jeffrey double his payout? All he had to do was be a member of the channel. Shout out to C219 Troll. Says, just got back from the lake, caught my limit of slabs. Of course. I mean, nobody's going to doubt that you're going to come back with your limit. You could have kept fishing for fun. Do you ever catch any and throw them back? Do you ever just go fishing and throw the fish back? All right, shout out to Jeffrey. There he is. He says, I'm here. All right, but Jeffrey isn't a member of the money team. Jeffrey, you need to join the money team. You need to become a member of the channel. That way you can double your payout. You can have some fun. You'll have access to our members only live streams, get some inside info, all of that good stuff. Greg Davis says, I want to win so I can buy a membership. All right, Greg, you got to keep on trying. But you never know. There's people in here gifting memberships and all that good stuff. And Alexandria, if you could, just make a note of the people who have tuned in today and, and gave support to the channel. I want to make sure everybody is acknowledged because I definitely don't want that to go unnoticed. And for everybody else that is waiting for this next fish to get to the boat, I need you guys to do me a favor. Do you see Alexandria Corbett? Do you see the work that she is doing in the chat? She is making a lot happen behind the scenes that you guys do not know about. So if you could, put Alexandria, put some respect on the name. Put Alexandria Corbett in the chat for me, guys. Everybody put Alexandria Corbett in the chat. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. What just happened? What just happened in this chat? Is that Clint Perry? Clint Perry, member of the money team for a little over 2 months, has come in and hit the channel with some gas money. He has hit the channel with a $50 cash app. That cash app is looking lovely. And you know what, Clint? I did just spend a nice little, does anybody know what a guap is? A guap and a half is what I just spent on gas the other day. Big shout out to Clint Perry. Wait a minute. Let's go ahead and make sure we get this in order. I need to see everybody shouting out Alexandria Corbett in the chat first, and then we're going to get to Clint. But Alexandria Corbett, you're in here definitely doing good work. Really, really appreciate the strong support of the channel in more ways than one. Always in here being active, helping out, letting people know what they need to do so that they don't get that DQ like the Unreal Agent. But hey, Unreal Agent, don't leave. Don't leave. I'm going to see if I can get another fish to the boat for you today so you can participate in the next one, because then maybe you'll be like your partner, Jeff. Jeff, hop right in here. Subscribe to the channel. Thought we had a bite, everybody. Thought we had a bite. Teresa Cole says, give me $150. Shout out to Teresa. All right, I see you guys still shouting out Alexandria. I just need one more round of Alexandria Corbett in the chat. Definitely appreciate the strong support of the channel. Nathan says, do you wear gloves? No, sir. I got those old crusty, hard, old military hands. I don't really like wearing gloves. I like to feel nature. You know, whenever your hands start getting too cold and everything, they don't quite function the same. So I like knowing the limitations of my fingers and all that kind of stuff once they start getting cold. So I don't really wear gloves. I want to feel, you know, I want to feel what's actually happening. All right, let's see. Who else do we have checking in? Unreal Agent says, hey, I'm still here. Unreal Agent's waiting for me to get another one to the boat. I thought I had a bite, Unreal Agent. I thought I had another one that was going to be coming to the boat for you. Oh, man, I reeled it in too soon. Didn't fish it out far enough. Let's go ahead and get the cast back out there. It's starting to get dark on us, folks. It's starting to get dark. Let me turn the lights on. Let's turn the lights on. So what we'll do, just for the Unreal Agent, I'll do a little bonus time for the Unreal Agent, because the Unreal Agent got DQ'd. Unreal Agent was like, I didn't know I could only do one guess. So I'm gonna stay out here a little bit longer. So I'm putting my light post in right now, guys. I'm gonna put my light in. Just twist that in real quick. Shout out to the Unreal Agent. It was like, hey, bud, I wanted a chance to win. I wanted to be like Jeffrey. He's like, hey, you know, this bass for cash must be real, just like the Bendation. That is true. All right, now, big shout out to CP, guys. Clint Perry came stepping in, hit the channel with the $50 super chat, guys. He hooked your boy up with the gas money. Really, really appreciate that. Teresa says, Alexandria, the little red Corvette. All right, really appreciate everybody for shouting out Alexandria. All right, let's see. Hog Catcher says, those Air Force hands. Oh, yeah, man. Drew said, Air Force don't have no hard hands. Well, I wasn't really in just the, I guess in the regular part of the Air Force like everybody else. I was stationed out in the deserts of Colorado the entire time I was in, guys. So I didn't really get to see civilization. It wasn't even a base. I was at a detachment. There was only 50 of us out there. So yeah, so we didn't get to get all that good living that most of you guys hear about that comes along with being in the Air Force. We didn't get that get that side of things. So yeah, out there it's like it could be like 100 degrees, literally 100 degrees, and then within that same hour it could drop down and be snowing and sleeting out there. So the weather was kind of rough out there. All right, let's see. Frank says, come up to Michigan and don't wear gloves right now. I don't want to do it. All right, let's see what else you guys talking about. The burning season says, Unreal Agent. Let me see. Get with the Tony Frost chart. He would be in cell blocks. See, it was an honest mistake. It was an honest mistake. Unreal Agent didn't know, but he's still hanging in there. All right, let's see. I'm trying to get caught up in the chat. So Jeffrey, did you put your Cash App in the chat? So we always like to make sure people, you know, get those payouts, guys, because believe it or not, Bass for Cash is real, just like the Bendation. Crockett says, Merry Christmas to Money in Alexandria. All in the chat. All right. Good deal. Good deal. Chris Phillips says, Jesus loves you. Shout out to Hall Catcher. Teresa Cole says, put that snake on. Uh-oh, Teresa, you've been watching some of those shorts I put out, right? I think that's where you got that from. Shout out to Drew, said the Bendation Nation. All right, we're going to get back out here and start dropping this spoon again, guys. So I'm going to just ease around whenever I see something. You know how they say, see something, say something? So I'm going to see if I can see something. And then I'm going to say something. Chris Phillips says, I see a t-shirt, Bendation Nation. Oh, believe me, they are on the way. Oh, yeah, guys, make sure you check out the merch because the hats and hoodies, those are available. So those are already out there. For anybody that was asking about the hats and hoodies, those are already available. But the Bendation, those hats, I should have those ready in just a few days, guys. Big shout out to Clint Perry once again with the $50 super chat. Really, really appreciate that, sir. Man, I hate that I missed that fish on the drop shot. That was a good fish too, guys. We'll come back out and play again. We shall be back. Let's turn that down a little bit. Wait a minute. Is it Clint Perry's birthday? Clint Perry says, it's my birthday, 66 and retired. Shout out to Clint Perry, guys. Everybody put happy. We always have to give credit where credit is due. Shout out to Clint Perry. Today is his birthday. He says 66 and retired, so you have some time to go fishing. All right, Clint. Where are you from, Clint? Are you going to be able to go out there fishing, or is it froze up out there to where you're at? All right, Alexander says, to CP, everyone wish him a happy birthday. Definitely in the chat. CP, strong member of the channel, member of the money team, retired in 66. Good deal. Good deal. Congratulations on that, and definitely happy birthday to Clint Perry, everybody. All right, you're in Tulsa, Oklahoma. Is it too cold to go fishing out there? Oh, man, guys, I just looked up and the sun is gone. The temps are dropping. It feels like it's about 30-something degrees out here. By the way, my hands, by the bendation of the fingers, tells me that it's about 30-something degrees out here. Clint Perry says, it's about the same temp. All right, Clint, so that means you're going to be hitting the lake tomorrow then, right? Uh-oh. Voodoo says, hey, bud, you're still in subscribers only mode. All right. But, you know, being a subscriber has its privileges, too. All right. So we are out of subscriber only mode. So all of you can hop back into the chat now. Big shout out for everybody for participating in that. All right. So Unreal Agent, make sure, well, you have already subscribed because you participated. But I told you guys I would do an extra 30 minutes for the Unreal Agent. But actually, we're doing it in honor of Clint Perry also. All right, guys, let's see. So there's a few fish out here, but they aren't really participating like they should. They're like, hey, bud, we don't want to get popped in the mouthpiece like that. All right, I'm just easing around, guys. Man, okay, I can definitely feel it now. I can definitely feel it in my fingers now, guys. I know it's officially in the 30s now. I know some of you out there, depending on where you're from, you're like, 30s, that's not cold. But it's cold on some phalanges. Let that 30-degree water hit your phalanges, you'll say it's cold. All right, so here's the fish right here we're targeting, guys. We're letting that go all the way down there. Unreal Agent says it's -8 for me where I live. Oh my goodness. Where are you from, Unreal Agent? You got unreal temps too. Man, a fish came flying out from the bottom, came up to it, but didn't take it, guys. Man, so close. So close. It didn't want to participate, but you know, my spoon got foul hooked too, so that could have had something to do with it. Once again, big shout out to Clint Perry, guys. Happy birthday. I mean, definitely something to celebrate. 66 and retired. Really, really appreciating you to choose to spend some of your birthday time out here on the lake, hanging out with your partner MoneyBass. Really appreciate that, Clint. All right, Jeffrey Stevenson. Looks like they're trying to get some funds over to you. They're like, Jeff, do you want the cash for that bass? So we always try to make sure we pay out before we close out the live stream. So we're gonna be on here for another 13 minutes. I'm doing 30 minutes of overtime today. Generally, when I come out here, guys, for anybody that's new to the channel, I stay out here for anywhere from 2 to 4 hours. But with the temperatures have dropped now, I get out here, try to catch 1 or 2 fish within an hour or two, and then I get out of here. I get out of here because it's cold. It's cold. I mean, it's still fun. Fishing is still fun, but it's a little more fun when it's not as cold out here. All right, is Jeffrey still in the chat? Is Jeffrey still in the chat? So what we'll do is if Jeffrey does not claim his prize this go round, there he goes. Jeffrey's still in the chat. Jeffrey, have you dropped your Cash App in the chat? They're trying to get that funds over to you. So remember, that guest won you $20. It won you $20. Now, if you had been a member of the Money Team, membership has its privileges. You would have doubled the fund. You would have doubled your payout. You would have 2 guesses, and those 2 guesses come along with double the payout. Membership definitely has its privileges. Shout out to Jeffrey for being today's winner of a nice $20 bill. But we're trying to get the money to you, Jeff. Shout out to Alexandra. She says today's current live stream sponsor is Clint Perry with the $50 super chat. That's right. With honorable mentions to Aiden with the $19.99 and Crockett with the 7. Shout out to Crockett. And who was that gifted the and Justin White? Justin White gifted 5 memberships. Those memberships come in at about $5 a piece. So big shout out to Justin White. Let me see the Money Team memberships who gifted memberships, Voodoo and Justin White. Okay, good deal. Alexandria's on top of it. She ain't slipping. She said the memberships went to Cornelius Viator, Michael Dean, Food, Family, and Conservation, Ricky Bobby, Jeremy Pruitt, and Rick. All right, so we're still working on how we can get some funds over to Jeffrey for that payout. Now, you guys can't really tell, but it is kind of dark out here now. But you can see the sun has gone down. Looks like the sun is over that way. All right, so did anybody in the chat, did anybody go and download their free subscription to fishx Live? Because I'm going to be showing you guys some more things that fishx Live can do. And right now, while you can get that free subscription, you want to go ahead and take advantage of that, guys. Put fishx Live or just put fishx live in the chat if you signed up for your free account on fishx live, guys. All right, Crockett said he got his fishx live account. Did anybody else get their fishx live account? All right, Jeffrey, and they're asking, do you have Zelle? Because you said you do not have Cash App. Do you have Zelle? Just trying to figure out how to. All right, look at Alexandria. She said she got fishx live. Alexandria's going to be out there catching some fish too. Burning Season went and checked out Chicken Hawk's account and said he has 0 pounds. Oh my goodness. Did anybody else go and check out any of the accounts on fishx live? Wicked Weasel says, I couldn't find the app. Gave up. Just go to fishxlive.com. Wicked Weasel, go to fishxlive.com and let me know. The website should come right up. So once you go to fishxlive.com, it'll tell you all about the app. But the download app button will be right there, one of the first things you see on the screen. Hogcatcher says, do I go to the plate? No, go to fishxlive.com. Just go straight to fishxlive.com. Not the Play Store. Just go to fishxlive.com. Type that in your browser. Don't search it. Don't Google it. Just go straight to fishxlive.com. You should be, okay, there's the link in the chat. Look at Alexandria. She knows how to do a little something, something. She put it right there in the chat for you guys. Click that link, fishxlive.com, and that'll take you directly to the fishx live webpage where it'll tell you all about it. And I'll show you guys a little more about how to how I was logging that fish and all of that stuff. So make sure you guys set up your account because I'm going to be showing you guys more and more about that as we continue to come out here and as I'm catching these fish, just to give you guys some tips on these different baits, different techniques, all of that good stuff. All right, guys, we have 6 minutes left on the clock. 6 minutes left on the clock. Wicked Weasel says, okay, you must go directly to the URL. Yes, sir. That is it. So that URL is in the description. Now, I mean, in the chat. Go ahead and click on that URL that Alexandria put in the chat for you guys. That'll take you directly to fishxlive.com. Crocker says, Alexandria, don't play. That is right. She is definitely doing her thing in that chat, guys. I don't know how she's figuring all of that stuff out in there. All right, we have 6 minutes left to catch another cold fish. Uh-oh. Where did Jeffrey go? They got the shot clock on you, Jeffrey. They said you have 6 minutes to claim your prize. I think everybody so far that has won has always received their funds before we closed out. And what we'll do, Jeffrey, we have 4 minutes left. Jeffrey Stevenson, do you have Zelle or the funds will go back to the pot for Bass for Cash? The clock is ticking, Jeff. Where is Jeff at? Once again, everybody, big shout out to Clint Perry. Hit the channel with a $50 super chat. And also, I hope everybody has wished Clint Perry a happy birthday. You know what? I'm glad I came out to the lake today. I almost missed it. I'm glad I was out here for Clint Perry's birthday, guys. Clint Perry has been out here watching this Bass for Cash thing for a while. He's always in here having a good time, guessing these fish, getting active in the chat. A real long-time supporter of the channel. Really appreciate you, Clint. Jeffrey Stevenson says, I'm here. Sorry, I can't get my money. So, Jeff, you don't have Cash App? Do you have Zelle? Again, everybody, want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. As always, SWAT Lawn Operations is based out of Conyers, Georgia, and services all surrounding metro areas. For a free estimate, make sure you call them for residential or commercial properties. That phone number is 404-423-5131. And remember, they offer some referral fees too, guys. So there's more ways to make some money. If you can't guess the weight of a bass to get some of this cash, then maybe you can get a referral fee from SWAT Lawn Operations. I'm laughing at the chat, guys. Chris Phillips says, fishx Live, no working for me. So when you go to fishxlive.com, it should take you directly to the website, guys. So Chris, let me know when you go to fishxlive.com. Alexandra, can you drop that link in the chat real quick again? Maybe I think some guys are actually searching for fishx Live in the instead of typing the URL, instead of going directly to the URL. All right, so Chris Phillips, you see that link that Alexandria just put in the chat? Click on that link, and it should take you directly to fishx Live. Can somebody else try clicking that link too? And just let us know. So let's see. Jeffrey Stevenson says, roommate Hazel, no, don't know how to use it. So no Cash App, no Zelle. Oh my goodness, Jeffrey. So what I'll do, Jeffrey, is we will give you, like, the next time I come out, I'm pretty sure you're subscribed. So you'll receive the notification whenever I come out again. So the next time I come out, just go ahead and put in the chat, say, hey, I got my Cash App. Go ahead and get that set up. And then we'll hold those $20 funds for you. But we'll hold it for one show. So the next time that I'm back out here, make sure you have it set up, okay? All right, Princess AG says, links don't work in the chat. Oh, my goodness. Okay. The link should work. All right, so, Princess, if you go directly to fishxlive.com, does that work for you? I'm just trying to see why some people are able to get to it and what other people may be searching or typing in the browser to where it's not working for them. We have Double OG. Double OG said, I got mine set up. Double OG is ready. All right, listen, guys, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a video for you guys this evening showing you what I did. And actually, yeah, because my phone battery was kind of going dead on me. But I'm going to show you guys. Shout out to Tim Burdett. Tim Burdett says, I know you cold out there. I know you cold. Tim is like, what are you doing? What are you doing out there at 6 o'clock in 30-something degree weather trying to do something called Bass for Cash? Yeah, Tim, it is now 6 o'clock, everybody. It is time to roll on. It's time to go out. So I did a extra 30 minutes for the Unreal Agent because Unreal Agent got DQ'd. Unreal Agent was like, hey, I didn't know the rules. I didn't know I couldn't put 50 guesses in the chat. Unreal Agent, how many guesses did you put in the chat? Unreal Agent, are you still in the chat? How many guesses did you get put in the chat to get DQ'd? Alexandria was quick. She was like, Unreal Agent, you are disqualified. She put it in all caps and everything. Just hurt your feelings. It made me feel bad. I was like, oh my goodness, he got DQ'd like that. Shout out to the Unreal Agent. The Unreal Agent said I put 73 guesses in the chat. So maybe that's why she typed you disqualified in all caps. Unreal Agent was like, I'm gonna guess every weight that I can. I'm gonna win this money. Shout out to the Unreal Agent. Oh my goodness. Oh, Alexandra said there were 2 disqualifications. I missed the other one. All right, Crockett says that's all you put in under Google and it goes right there. Okay. All right, good deal. Crockett was able to get to it. All right, so let me know, everybody that is in the chat that set up your free account on fishx Live, type fishx Live in the chat for me. I just want to get an idea of how many people that we have that have signed up on fishx Live, guys. Frank V says, Alexandria, after the show, I'm going to the app. All right, good deal, guys. So I'm going to keep showing you guys as I come out here how I use that app to allow me to come back out here, go to the locations that I go to, and allow me to know what baits to pull right up. I'll show you guys some of my private information. So remember, once you actually set up a pro angler account on fishx Live, you get a lot more features that come with that. You'll be able to host live tournaments. You can actually make money through sponsorships, through posting the banners for those companies and everything that sponsor your events. All of that stuff can be done through that app, guys. So there's no other app that is out there that's like that. All right, Tim Burdett says, my seat back there looks lonely. Where's Tim at? Tim, where did you go? There's your seat, Tim. I had it right back there waiting for you. You could have been out here with your hands freezing just like me. Frozen fingers and frozen toes, frozen phalanges. All right, today current live stream sponsor is Clint Perry with a $50 super chat. Shout out to Clint Perry. Everybody put happy birthday CP in the chat. Today is Clint Perry's birthday, guys. Today is Clint Perry's birthday. Really, really appreciate you for taking some time to come and hang out with the crew on your birthday. The gifted Money Team memberships who gifted memberships, the gifted Money Team members who gifted memberships were Voodoo and Justin White. The memberships went to Cornelius Viator, Michael Dean, Food, Family, and Conversations, Ricky Bobby, Jeremy Pruitt, and Rick Aussie. All right, big shout out to you guys. Really appreciate it. All right, yeah, you guys, everybody wish Clint Perry a happy birthday, guys. He hit the 66 today. Good deal, Clint Perry. Well, look, guys, I did not go far from the ramp at all. I told you I'm not running anywhere. For me, when I come out to a lake, I know that there's fish everywhere. It's just a matter of can you catch the fish where you're at. And it's not like it's a tournament, so I don't have to keep moving around till I find a 3, 4, and 5 pound fish. I can just come out here. Bass for Cash, all they have to do is be a 14-inch fish or better. And that'll get somebody paid. You saw I got Jeffrey Stevenson paid. All right, Jeffrey, so keep in mind, when I come back out here, I'll probably come back out again tomorrow. Depending on the weather, I'll probably be out here for about 2 hours tomorrow. Get 1 or 2 fish to the boat, see if somebody can win some funds. And also see if we can get that payout to Jeffrey Stevenson. Because, guys, remember, Bass for Cash is real. Just like the Bendation, all right? So Jeffrey is the first person that has won that we haven't actually sent the payout. I'd say within, 10 to 15 minutes of them winning, once we get their payment information. So Jeffrey's going to get that set up, guys. Hopefully he'll be back tomorrow whenever we're back on. And we can get that cash over to him, get another fish to the boat, and have another payout. Hopefully it'll be a member of the Money Team so they can get twice the payout. Those double payouts are pretty fun. I know everybody wants some of that Christmas money, right? That's what we're doing. Sending out Merry Christmas and birthday money. Shout out to Clint Perry. All right, people. It is now 6:05. I'm going to go ahead and shut it down because it is cold. The phalanges are cold, guys. All right. I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Big shout out to everybody that contributed to the channel. Congratulations to Jeffrey for pulling off that win on that. What was that fish? 1.72, 73, something like that. All right, good deal, Jeffrey. So we'll see you out here next time. Hopefully you can get that money. Crockett says Bendation. That's right, Bendation. leads to girthification. All right, everybody. Really appreciate you for tuning in. Oh yeah. fishx Live. Make sure you go and get your account set up, because I'm going to show you guys how to use that. Each time I come out here, I start showing you guys a little more to it. Hopefully it'll help you guys get on the lake and catch more fish too. And also shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations as always. All right, everybody. Appreciate you. I will see you guys on the next live stream.